didn't. You're so full of Jackson. You're as bad as he is.
Welcome to Bus Driver Life. So I'm currently a transit bus driver, but I used to drive school buses, so I understand how it feels to have a bus full of kids on your bus screaming and being disruptive. It can be extremely distracting when you are trying to drive the bus safely. And even now, as a public transit bus driver, we have certain routes that serve middle schools and high schools and elementary schools, and you get a decent number of students that ride your bus. And guess what? Even driving the city bus, sometimes we have to pull over, call dispatch, sometimes a supervisor will have to come out, sometimes the police will have to come to the bus, because some, not all, but some of the kids do not understand how they're supposed to conduct themselves when they're riding the bus. I'm personally not expecting kids to sit there and be completely silent with their hands folded. Like, I understand laughter, talking, joking, sometimes even getting a little bit loud, but some of the antics that take place on the bus is just completely reprehensible. So let's take a look at this school bus driver, and here's a short clip of what happened on her bus.
This shit! Done! I've had my fill. I'm done with it. I'm ready to walk off this goddamn bus right now and let you people walk the f home. How much more do you think anybody can freaking take? Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth.
Okay.
Excuse me. What did I just tell you? You think it's funny? You think it's funny? You're all, no you didn't. You're so full of shit, Jackson. You're as bad as he is. Done! Done! Not another goddamn word out of any of you. Done! Somebody needs to come up on this bus and seriously kick some ass.
Send that to me.
So you may ask, since I'm a bus driver, do I agree with the way she handled the situation? No, of course we know that that was out of control and that was unacceptable. However, I 100% understand why she reacted that way. Clearly, this is something that has been going on for a long time, and she's tried to deal with it time and time again. A lot of times, school bus drivers and even us public transit drivers that deal with students that cause trouble, a lot of times we don't have any sort of support or backup. The kids can just do whatever they want to do, no consequences, say what they want to say, and they will purposely harass the bus drivers because they're like, they can't do anything to me. There's no consequences, so who cares? I'm gonna do whatever I wanna do and say whatever I wanna say towards this bus driver. So here's what this bus driver had to say to explain herself and why she reacted the way that she did. She said, that particular day was challenging to say the very least because it started the minute this core group of students got on the bus. And that's a very interesting thing. It's always just a core group. It's not the entire bus. A lot of times, at least half or sometimes more of the students on the bus will act fine, but you will have that group that will consistently cause problems, not just being disruptive towards the driver, but to other students, other passengers on the bus as well. But she said that a group of kids on her bus constantly act out, purposefully instigating her for the last 2 years, and she finally had enough. And she did apologize. Like I said, we know that her behavior, the way she reacted to the students, is not something that will be considered acceptable. Most of us bus drivers have had bad days. Most of us bus drivers have had situations where we may have reacted to a situation the wrong way. So she did apologize. She said, I'm sorry for the way this went down. I truly am. I do apologize for my actions, but I won't take it back. So this bus driver said that she does suffer from asthma and strong fragrances will trigger her attacks. So a student purposely sprayed the perfume to trigger an asthma attack because she did have an asthma attack prior to this particular day. And here's a very interesting thing that this bus driver said. She says, this is a plight of all bus drivers. We are treated in the worst possible sense of the word, Miller said. We are treated with such lack of respect. Someone in the comment section said, I remember kids on the bus being absolutely awful to my bus driver through middle school. He would have to repeatedly stop the bus to yell at the kids, but they would just smirk and keep on. So the interesting thing that has happened as a result of this video going viral of the bus driver, whose name is Jackie Miller, she has resigned from her job. However, a GoFundMe was started for her and it has raised over $100,000 as of April the 12th, 2020. 2023. And many people that did donate to the GoFundMe, they did so because they said they can understand her frustration and would have probably done the same thing if they were facing a similar situation. Now, I don't recommend any bus drivers, including myself, to go off on the students the way this lady did, but I'm with everyone else. I understand. I've been in that position. I get it. And sometimes you do have to put your foot down and you have to let people know what's up, like straight up, like direct. But you have to control your emotions and not allow yourself to go too far. But this does shine a light on a huge problem. Parents have to make sure that their kids understand how they're supposed to act when they get onto public transportation or the school bus to get to and from school. So let me know what you think about this story. Do you think this bus driver deserves over $100,000 from this GoFundMe account? Let me know in the comments below whether you're a bus driver or a passenger, an adult or a kid. Let me know. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and thank you for watching Bus Driver Life.